Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
Yes?
What is it?
Just give the word.
Let me know what you need.
Zaraka.
So, what's the plan?
What do we need?
Uh-huh. Yes.
You have my attention.
Uh-huh.
Corporal?
Yes?
You have my
What do
attention.
you want?
Yes? Pathetic.
I'll keep you
Picked
shielded.
the wrong enemies.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
What's next? Yes?
Yes? Huh?
Corporal?
Corporal?
Yes?
Well?
We should get moving.
What?
Something you need?
Yes?
Corporal? Yes?
Anything on your mind?
What? Well?
Yes? Yes?
Yes?
Yes?
Corporal?
Yes?
Yes?
Yes. Will
What?
do, huh? Corporal?
Well, I can't.
Huh? Something you need?
What?
We should get moving.
Anything on your mind?
Yes?
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 Yes? What do we need?
We should get moving.
Yes?
Corporal?
Corporal?
Yes?
Well,
Yes?
yes.
Anything on your mind?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Prepare yourselves.
Let's burn them.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
Yes?
Is there anything you need? Hmm? What do you require? Yes? Corporal? Just give the word. Yes? So, what's the plan? I am ready. Yes? Hmm?
Huh?
Yes? Hmm?
What's next?
Yes? Zalraka.
As a neutral, apolitical association of mages solely devoted to the study of magic, the members of the Creators Guild were among the few gifted that remained neutral during your father's war. Though not comparable.
Yes?
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need. Farewell.
Let's see.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for Iskrim's plan worked. By joining your mind to the collective subconscious of the Shapers, you were able to locate the origin of the Song of the White. The marshlands, also known as the Eye, where your father had a secret laboratory. It seems that Rondar Lekane was right. One way or another, your family is connected to the Bloodburn. Time to unravel the mystery.
Tahar, there you are.
Bertrand?
That's my name. The Harbinger sent me to welcome you.
But what about Iskander, the refugees? I thought you'd still be there.
I was, until recently, but that's a long story. We can talk about it later if you want. First, we need to discuss the reason you're here. There's good news and there's bad news. Let me make this short. Sentenza, General Noria, caught wind of our endeavor. He knows we are headed for the Eye.
That's bad. What's the good news?
He wasn't sure of it, so he only came with a small division of soldiers. Still, the fortress is heavily guarded, so we will need more troops to storm it.
Damn it. We left our forces in Mullandir.
I know. There was no way you could have known this would turn into a full-fledged battle. But there's no time to turn back now, and we have to come up with a plan. The Harbinger himself will join you at the fortress together with some Lightbringers.
Lightbringers? So the Purity has actual soldiers now?
That isn't news, is it? They always had the Bane.
What? No, the Bane doesn't belong to the Purity. They believe they do, but the Harbinger has clearly renounced any affiliation with them.
You really believe that? For the Harbinger's right hand, you definitely don't know a lot.
If that's what you want to believe, go ahead. Regarding your question, Tahar, a lot has happened since your escape from Greykeep. More and more people have started to see the light, and it is not just townsfolk and farmers anymore, but also soldiers. They all wish to fight for Aeonir's return, and we guide them.
Sounds like a religious militia. To be honest, I don't like this. Northander doesn't need more armed factions.
Well, what is that army of yours if not a militia? This country is torn, Tahar. It's only natural for people to take up arms and defend their own rights. You of all people should know that.
And how will he do that? If Sentenza has scouts all over the marshlands, he'll see the Purity's army coming from miles away.
That's where you come in. There's a godstone on the mountain of the old castle where your father's laboratory was, and where Sentenza has made his stand. If you kindle it for us, the Harbinger can use his rune to teleport himself and his armies right there.
Huh. That could work.
It will. Aeonir is guiding us, Tahar. Don't ever forget that. I'll wait here to make sure Sentenza's reinforcements don't take us by surprise if they get here before all this is done with.
I still don't understand how Sentenza got wind of this.
I don't know. He is the spy master after all, so I guess it's just one of his many ears who told him.
Can you tell me anything about the marsh?
Well, I take it you're not interested in the folk tales about House Waite's descent into madness, so... No, not really. The only thing you should watch out for are undead. There's quite a lot of them around.
Of course. The Bloodburn.
What do you mean?
The Bloodburn. I don't know how to explain it, but corpses can be
Oh, that's eerie. Well, but I guess it explains a lot. The swamp has taken hundreds of lives over the years, and if that castle is where the Bloodburn originates from, then, well, you understand.
Bertrand, there's something I'd like to know. What do you make of all this? Do you...
Well, he must be connected to it somehow. Aeonir himself told the Harbinger this, didn't he? As to why and how, I guess we'll find out.
Once we've secured the Godstone, what then?
The Harbinger will know, but I assume we will storm the place. Once we're on the island, it should be an easy fight.
Shouldn't we try to reason with Sentenza first?
No, I don't think that's wise. Sentenza hates you, and he hates the Purity too. He has been trying to hunt you down since you escaped the keep. We cannot take that risk.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You will. Aeonir's blessings, Tahar. And stay safe. I'll be here if you need me.
Got it. Bertrand?
Yes?
I was wondering about the situation in Iskander. How are the Loyalists holding up? The refugees?
Don't ask. Only days after you left, a whole new division of Nortander forces arrived. The war goes on, and as for the refugees, House Utran still won't let anyone through who they can't recruit for their army. They've even started to build a wall. It's crazy. We are doing our best to provide the camp with medicine and food, but we're at our limits. How about the caravan? Are they safe? I mean, did they make it to Everlight?
They did, yes.
Good. That's good. Way too many innocents have died already.
Says the man whose cult is burning mages. If that isn't bigotry, I don't know what is.
It's not that simple. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the greater good, and every mage gets a fair trial. Only those who abuse their powers get the punishment.
I used my magic to kill 3 men who wanted to rape me. Still, I was found guilty and sentenced to death. Is that fair?
If that is what really happened, then the fault lies with the judge. Again, it's not about the magic itself. Possessing the power isn't the crime. Using it is.
I better get going now.
Of course. May the light guide you, my friend.
Just give the word.
What do you want?
What do you require?
I'll be right here.
I am ready.
Yes?
I understand.
Not happening! I can't focus! Alright, here goes nothing. Sounds like a plan.
They won't stand a chance. I'll be swift.
Sure.
Understood.
I'm dead.
Changed your mind? That way?
I can't! I'm out of mana! What do you require?
Here we go. Plan.
Walking corpses.
Zarek guides
Take them
me.
down.
Get ready.
It will be bloody,
Understood.
as you want. Of course.
Yes?
Place is a bloody graveyard.
I'll make it quick. I'll do what's required.
Here we go.
Is there anything you need?
Patience! Not yet!
What do you require? It will be bloody.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Of course. Yes?
Let's burn them.
All right. Here goes nothing.
What's next?
Get ready.
Zarek guides
Patience! Not yet!
Understood.
Here we go.
fine.
As you want.
You
I'll
got
be
it.
swift.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.